Justin Trudeau has said upon re-election that he wants to be a voice for all Canadians, even those in Alberta and Saskatchewan where the Liberals failed to win even a single seat. He made this promise on election night, basically acknowledging that he's heard the frustrations of Western Canadians. Well, if he has, it doesn't sound like he's doing anything about it. Premier Scott Moe of Saskatchewan had a post-re-election meeting with Justin Trudeau, as all provincial premiers and all party leaders at the federal level are doing. And afterwards, he said that he's got no confidence that there's going to be anything apart from more of the same in this second mandate for Justin Trudeau. Premier Moe said he raised with Justin Trudeau the possibility of pausing the carbon tax that right now is subject to litigation that's going to the Supreme Court. And this was, according to news reports, rebuffed by Justin Trudeau. Andrew Scheer, the leader of the Conservative Party and leader of Her Majesty's Loyal Opposition, similarly had a sit-down in which he put to the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau this idea of repealing Bills C-69 and C-48. These are bills that are very widely panned in Western Canada because they only aim to disrupt and hinder the growth of Canada's energy sector. And what did Justin Trudeau say? No, it's not going to happen. So Trudeau says he's listening to the frustrations of Western Canadians, but when solutions are put to him, there's no compromise. There is nothing that he's willing to do to meet in the middle on these issues. And this is why Western alienation is becoming a big problem for Justin Trudeau. It already is one. I caught up in Alberta recently with Arnold Viersen, a member of Parliament in Alberta, a Conservative, and asked him these very questions of basically how he as an Alberta MP in this environment stands up for the Alberta voice at the table. This is what he had to say.
So there's a huge frustration in Alberta. We pay the bulk of the taxes. We send our money across this country, and we expect that we don't need our fair share back. We just need to be able to access the markets that we need to get access to. You hear this line all the time: no equalization, no pipelines, no equalization. I don't know how we're going to bring that back. But I do know that every opportunity that our Alberta caucus has to talk about that, we'll be bringing that to Ottawa. We are a large contingent now. It's nearly a clean sweep here in Alberta. And our Saskatchewan brothers and sisters are definitely strong allies on all this stuff too.
If you allow a significant portion of the population, especially one that contributes so much economically to the country, to be alienated, you're going to breed secessionist or separatist sentiments. I'm actually, as you watch this, on my way to Red Deer, Alberta, where I'm speaking at a conference devoted to the very idea of exploring Western independence and Western alienation. Now, I don't have a dog in the fight on the separation question, not living in Alberta myself, but it's going to be something to watch because, quite frankly, Justin Trudeau does not want to have the rise of Alberta separatism and the rise of Quebec separatism on his hands, which is where things are headed now because of his inability to hold together Confederation with policies that aim to support the energy industry and support all industry and industry for all Canadians. I don't expect Justin Trudeau to become the Alberta-focused leader. I don't expect him to start catering policy to Alberta, Saskatchewan, even Manitoba or Northern British Columbia for that matter. That's not what we expect here. Those are always going to be conservative strongholds, and the Liberals are always going to be more interested in Vancouver, Toronto, and Montreal. But he has to remember that you cannot abuse and walk on such a portion of the country without it coming back to bite you in the rear end. And this is what's going on right now. When Albertans are saying things like no pipelines, no equalization, despite how equalization is ingrained in the Constitution, it shows that they are getting to the point where they're prepared to, by any means necessary, cut the federal government off. Cut it off. What is the government going to do then? You cannot use and abuse Alberta and Saskatchewan with impunity, which is what the federal government has done for far too long. This means that Alberta representatives, not just at the provincial level, but Alberta members of Parliament need to ensure they're using their voice to stand up for the West in Parliament because no one else is, and certainly no one in this government is. True North is standing up for the West. We're standing up for all of Canada, the values and issues that matter most, the ones the mainstream media are not reporting on. We can't do this alone. If you can chip in a few bucks or join my Heritage Club to support us year-round, please do. There's a link in the description box, or you can head on over to tnc.news/donate. For True North, I'm Andrew Lawton.